because I guess no one has heard of deathmark. Please, guys, that's exactly what this is. Okay, fine, I was wrong. It's not deathmark. Sorry for being so smug about it.
Though to be fair, it wasn't a bad assumption, and no one was really expecting Famicom Detective Club to be revitalized, so it's a welcome surprise all around.
Additionally, Zelda Saves Her Baby Girl has been rated, and because all information has to be laid out for ESRB ratings, it was revealed that Link will be a playable character.
To what extent, no one's really sure, but I have yet to know why Zelda is building furniture in this picture. But that's okay. Welcome to Necro News, the show where we cover the hottest gaming news from the last week. This week we'll be covering Genshin's lack of geographic knowledge, TF2 getting updated again, and a lot more.
So give the video a like and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on the best news you won't really hear anywhere else. With that said, let's get straight into it. Fallout 4's highly anticipated mod, Fallout London, is apparently right around the corner, with the mod team stating that the end is in sight, which is great. I can't wait to play an even more neutered version of Fallout 3, but everyone's British.
Good thing you're already a Brit, right?
Well, no, that's exactly why I don't want to deal with it. Imagine going to a Raiders base and hearing,
"Pimp pimp cheerio! Could you take yourself and your rooty tooty point and shooty onto the Upsy Stairsy and give a solid 1-4 to the hoity toity tippy typers? What data going balmy on crumpets?"
Well, I guess if you bought the game on Epic and don't like hearing a bolt of water all the time, you're in luck, since Fallout London is incompatible with the Epic version of the game. But if you do like British people, then we have some good news.
The actual former Speaker of the House, John Bercow, will be voicing the robotic Speaker of the House in Fallout London, according to Perladog, the project lead, who better to represent our mod's version of the Speaker of the House than a robot version, voiced by John Bercow himself. And then he followed it up with this clip. Also, apparently they've secured 2 of the previous Doctor Who actors to play voices in the game. So, it's actually pretty cool.
Have we stated how much we hate gachas enough on this channel yet?
Who cares? Because we're gonna say it again. Gachas are shit. Ellen Joe, however.
That said, can you guys guess what this next segment is about? That's right, it's Genshin Impact.
Apparently, in their most recent trailer, Hoyoverse revealed 3 new playable characters coming to the game, along with its new region, Natlan, which makes you think people would be excited for it, right?
To be fair, most players probably are. It's primarily their English-speaking fans that are upset, as he pointed out that while Natlan seems to be inspired by Africa? South America? Either way, the new characters are all
white. They're all white. Whiter than my pale dead English ass.
And that sparked enough outrage that players have started a petition, of all things, on change.org, asking MiHoYo to stop culturally appropriating and whitewashing its characters. And as of writing this, the petition's gotten over 88,000 of its 150,000 signature goal, and has garnered enough attention that some of the English VAs under Hoyoverse's belt have also chimed in about their disappointment with the characters.
Can I just put this out there, devil's advocate? Do people actually think a Chinese developer cares about something like this? Like, even if the goal is met, do they think that anything is gonna actually change?
Honestly, probably not, because when has an online petition ever actually worked? You know what will work though?
What will work, Ellie?
If players would actually put their money where their mouth is and stop simping for like a day or 2, maybe even a week, and actually boycott the game when the update drops. It worked with Love Nikki when they tried to do ranking events in North America. People stopped spending money throughout the entire event, and when it was all over, they announced they wouldn't do it again. If people actually want Hoyoverse to listen, they need to start talking with the only thing they'll listen to: money.
But that probably won't happen. Which brings us back to the fact that gachas are shit. But that's just our opinions. If you're a Genshin player though, let us know what you think about the new character designs in the comments.
And if there's anyone who wants to give it a shot anyway, we'll link the petition in the description as well.
Big news for fans of Chibi-Robo. The original creators of Chibi-Robo have put up a Kickstarter for a new Chibi-Robo game. Well, okay, it's not Chibi-Robo, it's Co-Robo.
The game will feature much of the same gameplay as the original Chibi-Robo, but this time instead of needing to find charging outlets to charge in, Kurobo can charge by relaxing in some sunlight due to his built-in solar panels.
The Kickstarter will go live on July 22nd, and everyone needs to donate, because Papa needs a new Chibi-Robo game. Like now. I bought the 3DS Chibi-Robo game, and that game's not great, but I needed it.
He does love himself his Chibi-Robo. He even went out of his way to get the limited amiibo.
Team Fortress 2's in the news again, for the third time in just 4 weeks, with the summer 2024 update hitting the game. You guys need to understand something, though. This is pretty big. TF2 getting this much attention in this small amount of time hasn't happened for nearly 10 years. Back when development was actually more frequent. Even I'm thinking TF2 is looking good again.
Unfortunately, according to Skull, this is just a seasonal update and not like an update-sized update.
What does that even mean?
If none of it makes sense to you, you wouldn't be the first.
If you know, you know. Anyway, while it's not an update-sized update, it's still pretty sizable, with some long-neglected maps and game modes getting some love. Medieval mode, the mode that was added back in 2010, finally got a new map 14 years later. Valve time, am I right?
That, however, does come alongside 9 other maps being added to the game, some actual taunting taunts, a bunch of community and official fixes, and since it's a seasonal update, of course, there's a new gambling opportunity, a loot box.
Yep, and we've been asked to take a look at one of these new cosmetics, which we've been told looks very bad.
Alright, so here's the normal medic.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! That looks... okay.
I don't know what regular cosmetics in the game looks like, so I think it looks fine.
You would just say that because it's a graying middle-aged German man.
I mean, he looks like a German dad.
Okay, Ellie. Anyway, if you've been keeping away from TF2 because of the bot problem or just lack of new stuff, you may want to check it out. The Pyro Shark's a land predator now.
This next story is a bit short, but it's an interesting one, concerning recent events that happened with Xbox Studios, which, in case you don't remember, Microsoft closed 4 studios under their ownership, and it was a scattershot because it didn't really matter if they were making money or not. See Tango Gameworks.
Tango was shut down after they proposed a sequel for Hi-Fi Rush and a new project. Xbox, not wanting to spend any money after their great decision to buy Activision Blizzard, took the opportunity to save a few nickels by making 65 people unemployed and closing a studio that Bethesda had close ties with.
And it's that relationship that makes this interesting, because last week it was announced that Bethesda Game Studios has unionized. Now you hear all the time about QA teams doing stuff like this, but you have to understand it's way more than just QA.
According to Steven Tortilla, who broke the story, this time it's wall-to-wall, 241 developers, including artists, engineers, programmers, and designers, per the CWA, and Microsoft has recognized the union. So that's genuinely massive. 241 people is over half of the company's personnel. Good luck firing them this time, Xbox.
Yep, and like we said, this is going to be a short one. It should be noted that the link to Tango Gameworks is a bit of theorycraft on our part, as we don't know how long ago the unionization push started for the company. That said, considering they were both under the same parent company, it wouldn't be surprised if Tango's shutdown led to this. Our last story of the day comes in the form of a weird collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV and the Boba Company, which, in hindsight, isn't as strange as Final Fantasy XV's cup noodle thing.
Okay, but to be fair, it's Final Fantasy XIV. It's shit. Of course they do shit.
Fuck off, Booster. You don't even like the game. And Ellie and I both like Boba, so I'll talk to your hot wife about this while you can go cry in a corner over a game you spent 10 years playing without beating the base plot. Hi, I'm Leah Foxtrot, and yes, Ellie, this is a strange collaboration, but it's not the weirdest that there's ever been. Key examples are the KFC collabs that have happened in Japan, Grubhub collabs where you could get pizza emotes, and most recently a Mountain Dew collab where you could get a Baja Blast colored mount called Mountain Zoo.
According to the event, if you visit the popular tea shop Gongcha and order 3 drinks in a single order, you get a Proxy King, what?
It's a Porksy King. Anywho, the Gongcha store has 3 Final Fantasy XIV inspired boba drinks with matching cups.
And they are the Fat Cat Brown Sugar Milk Tea, Fat Chocobo Mango Frozen Tea, and the Cactuar Matcha Milk Tea. The collaboration event ends on August 28th. Additionally, some bubble tea keychains are also available in certain stores.
Most stores that I've seen or heard about online have ran out of the keychains within the first 2 business days of the event going live.
Scalpers, am I right?
Yeah. I got a keychain. I got a keychain. It's a green Moogong. You can suck my dick.
This week's Buried Alive Banger, a segment where we cover a game our community doesn't think has had enough attention, is called Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess.
I don't think a major Capcom release would be considered a Buried Alive banger booster.
You would think that. However, why is no one talking about the damn game? 135 reviews on Steam, 600 players at launch? What the fuck is going on? Let's talk about it, because I'll be damned if I let this game get swept under the rug. The short of it is, during the day, you build up your defenses, tell your workers to work and defend the place, and during the night, you have to lead your lady to the torii to have her purify it. Also, it's a goth-coded Shinto game, which I absolutely love. If that's still not a good example of the game, think of it like a real-time worker placement board game with hacky-slashy in it. Buy it.
And here are the games coming out this week.
To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack, from vicious giant insects who have once again come back, we'll unleash all our forces, we won't cut them any slack. BEDFD boys!
And here's our schedule for next week. More Alien Isolation for Ellie, and then our 10K celebration stream on Sunday.
And that's it for this week's Necro News. If you like what we do here and want to keep up to date, subscribe to the channel.
If you've watched the video for this long, give us a thumbs up in the comments. Basic, but it's okay to go simple sometimes.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to our channel members. If you want to see bloopers from the past couple of episodes and some additional news content, be sure to join.
We're also trying to raise funds for Ellie's live 2D model. If you want to help out, the link to the coffee is down below. We appreciate every little bit you guys can give. Anyway, that's all we have for this week, so until next time, goodbye.
Hi, Alien Booster. Thanks for asking me to record this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get deported after recording this. Hope you like it, and it's exactly what you need.